Yo, it's your boy J Boogie back with another video today, a back-to-back video today on this tremendous Tuesday. Hope everybody start off their day blessed and safe, and let's get this thing going. Another team analysis for the day. This team pretty much had an up and down season. Hopefully, they somehow make it to play in, and that team is the Golden State Warriors. Now, we know who the key players is. Of course, the core three, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. But the X factor, who I can really say is also a key player, Johnathan Kuminga. So, first guy I want to talk about, of course, the dude is the greatest three-point shooter of all time, greatest shooter of all time, arguably the best and greatest point guard of all time, two-time MVP, unanimous MVP, Steph Curry, Stephen Curry. Man, he's having another good season. You know, I always said throughout his whole career, he's much better or more lethal off the ball, meaning that he knows how to move off the ball, make the right cuts to get into his shot. Because then once he do that, once he gets you tired, it's like his dribbling is unmatched, because he knows, as a shooter, he knows when to change pace off the ball, knowing when to make sharp cuts, long cuts, loose cuts, all type of stuff. And you know, he's been a very good rebounder throughout his whole career. And I think people really don't even mention it, but I feel like every shooter, for some reason, is such a good or great rebounder. But, you know, this dude had another good year. He's pretty much been carrying the Warriors this season throughout all the drama, the injuries, and so forth. You know, I feel like, you know, he's a very underrated finisher at the rim, because he's really not known to really finish at the rim. Kind of like guards like a Kyrie Irving, or like a Russell Westbrook, but he's very underrated to finish at the rim. That's like the more older he got, the better he has gotten to finish at the rim. Because now he's moving his body wiser. You know what I'm saying? Playing with more cautious of when to do certain things. So you know, all said and done, first ballot Hall of Fame. Like I said, greatest shooter of all time, greatest point guard of all time, the best, debatable between him and Magic. You know, this season, it's going to be a big test, because they got to win 3 more games to be a lock-in, play-in team. And they got to win 3 more games to make sure the Rockets don't catch up to them. The next guy I want to talk about, being a fan of his since he came to the league, one of the best shooting forms of all time, if not the best textbook shooting form, Klay Thompson. This season, you know, it's been okayish, up and down. Was out a few times with injuries, but I feel like he's picking it back up. In January, he had his best scoring month of the season. I think it was like 20 points a game, and you know, when he's consistent, he's very effective. We know this. Got one of the best 1-2 dribbles, off the dribble, mid-range shots, because he don't dribble a lot. Because he's literally, I would say, Steph is better creating his shot off the dribble with shooting threes, and Klay Thompson is a much better catch and shoot, because basically he's already in his pocket when he shoots the ball, and then it's splash. That hurt. But yeah, he's, you know, I feel like if not Draymond, him and Draymond are going to be crucial for the playoffs, because when Draymond gets it going, not Draymond, when Klay Thompson gets it going, it's very effective for stuff. The floor space is going to be more, you know, effective, you know, because Splash Brothers, Klay and stuff. I mean, once they start knocking down threes, once they get hot from threes, you cannot stop that. It is a very annoying for defenders to stop that, because they both can move off the ball and make things happen. But I feel like Klay Thompson going to have to be very, very, very consistent this postseason if they do make the play-in. But I think they will. But for playoffs, he's going to have to be very, very consistent, especially offensively. Third guy I want to talk about, the menace of society. No other than the man himself, Draymond Green. One of the best IQs in the league, one of the greatest facilitators in the league in terms of just setting up teammates. Basically the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors, the defensive anchor. He's, to me, is the legitimate most important player of the team, because he's the actual facilitator. He's a point forward. But then he can actually showcase his scoring ability, because I think a few nights ago he put up 21 points and 11 assists and I think 6 rebounds or 6 steals, 1 or 2. So when Draymond is composed, the whole team is composed. And I feel like he's gonna have to factor that into the postseason, because you got to remain composed. Despite everything he went through from last season to this season, he's gonna have to control his composure. If it's a bad call, go on to the next play. Because, man, to be inconsistent on the floor of not being available over some, petty calls and stuff like that, that's on him. So he's got to control his emotions, because they're gonna need him, definitely for the play-in games and most definitely for a playoff run. And like I said, he's basically the Jokic of the team, in terms of just setting up the half-court sets, facilitating, and getting teammates involved. And the fourth guy I want to talk about, he's been a top candidate for most improved, Johnathan Kuminga. Playing with more confidence this year. He's a scoring slasher. Shooting the ball with more confidence. He's, like I said, one of the players that got bunnies. Bunnies. He's been doing great this year. Now he's giving more minutes and opportunities, and he's taking great advantage of those. So he's going to be another important scoring piece for the Warriors in the playoffs and the play-in. And then you got other role players like Wiggins, the rookie Brandon Premesky. Am I saying that right? And then you got another defensive gem of Trace Davis Jackson. I think I got that backwards, but all of those certain other key role players gonna have to be important for Steph Curry in the play in the playoffs, because you look at their stats as a team, they top 10 assists and they top 10 in rebounding. So of course what that means, they got to rebound because they don't have a true big, and ball movement that's running through Draymond. So Draymond availability, rebounding, ball movement is important for the Golden State Warriors for playing success, for playing success, and for a playoff run. Because, like I said, that main core is basically just veterans now. They're not young anymore, so it's going to take team effort to lock in for them. I just feel like, with Steve Kerr, he's going to have to be very smart with his rotations for Steph Curry. When they winning, when they losing, because you cannot do this, sit him out for 9-10 minutes in a quarter. It's not going to work. But let's see if Golden State can redeem themselves from a season they had playing in the playoffs. But that's my talk for Golden State Warriors. Let's see what they can do. If you like this video, like it, comment, share, subscribe. Another video coming soon. Love you guys. Let's keep growing. J Boogie's out.